Hey everybody, Ralph Havens here, and I just got a cool idea, and this is going to be a transmission for money. And I've been if in the middle of a launch, helping my teacher Jeff Walker to launch his once a year product, the product launch formula, and it's just been amazing. It's an amazing process. It's something I've used for about a year, and it's helped me in so many ways. Today, I want to let you know of some stuff that showed up this morning, and it's been coming up more and more and over time, because I had some people whose buttons were pushed around money. The idea of making money and having money and working hard for money, and shouldn't we just like be able to do our healing practice and do our work and our art, and just being good at what we do brings in money. And so it reminded me of something, and I had a really cool success story from somebody that I met with yesterday. I'll leave a link to that or put that in the comments somewhere here. But it all came together, and I want to do a session for us, a matrix energetic session to help with money issues. So before we start, as we start, what I want you to do is consider the possibility of, let's not even think about money right now. Let's think about something that's just pure love. Your relationships. If you have a spouse, if you have a partner, a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, kids. If you have someone in your life that's really special to you, what would you say is the perfect relationship? Like, what are the attributes of a perfect relationship? Is how much do you like to be around that person? What do you like to do with that person? How do you feel around that person? How does the other person feel around you? What kind of fun do you have? What kind of work do you guys do? What's the idea of a perfect relationship? So take a moment if you want and consider that. What would be the perfect relationship? What would that involve? Awesome. And we're already in the session. Some of you might already feel it. And so now that you've got an idea of, okay, this is a perfect relationship. This is what a perfect relationship to me is. Now, you might want to consider, what is your current relationship with money? So, do you like to think about money? Do you like to be around money? Do you like to play with money? Do you like to work with money? Do you like to have money around? Do you like to be where money is? Do you like what money buys? Do you like to use money? Does money like you? It's a two-way street. Does money like you? Does money like to hang around with you? Does money feel respected? Does money feel that it's worth something? Does money feel used? Does money feel like, you don't really want to be around it, but you want it when you want it? So when you think of relationships, there's a two-way thing, you and me, and like my relationship with money, but also money's relationship with me. So all this came up this morning because some of the biggest spiritual practices I found are the things that are based in survival, and the things that push people's buttons. And money is definitely one of them. So if I have an issue around something where an idea around money just really irks me, it might be that there's a lot of gold right there. There might be some real gold. And by gold, I mean that when you uncover it, it reveals a really deep-seated belief. And if you can get to that belief and notice what it is, and notice how it showed up, and notice possibly why you have it, you can make a decision to either keep that belief or to let it go or to bring in a new belief. So it's really a cool way to look at the world. Like when a button pops up, something that irritates you, especially if it's around money, it might be something to look at, especially if you're having a hard time having money. So what I'm going to do right now is a session for us, and we're going to take one hand where we are, and one hand where money is. And what is your relationship to money? And what is money's relationship to you? And how might it be different? Change now. Okay. Now we just did a matrix energetic session to shift patterns, us related to money and money related to us. There's another piece that maybe I'll bring up in another video, but some other part, and it's so cool. Yogananda, if you know Paramahansa Yogananda and his book Autobiography of a Yogi, it's an amazing book. Steve Jobs called it the most important book, and it was the only book that he had on his iPad, and it's the book that he gave everybody at his memorial service. You know, he had everybody at his memorial service have that book. And one thing I noticed about Yogananda was that he was definitely pure spirit, and he was definitely connected to Divine Mother. He worked very, very, very hard in the physical world to make things happen. And there we go. Awesome. So you all might notice what's different today. And I would love to hear from you. Let me know what shifts for you in the world of money, in the world of your relationship with money, in the world of money's relationship with you. Awesome. So scroll down below, leave a comment, click like if there's a like button, share, all that kind of stuff, and let me know what changes for you guys with money. All right, Ralph Havens signing off.